These upcoming games are ready to stand out for their visuals, ideas, and presentation. Each one shows strong potential through gameplay reveals, art direction, or world design. From big releases to lesser-known projects, these are titles worth keeping an eye on in the coming years. Let's dive right into it.
I've been alone in this place.
Total Chaos is a hardcore survival horror game set on a decaying island. Players manage limited inventory, scavenge supplies, and rely mostly on melee combat that uses stamina and positioning. Exploration is slow and dangerous, with environmental storytelling and disturbing enemy encounters creating constant psychological pressure rather than fast action.
Wondering where it all fell apart. But why? What's the point? You can't rewrite what's already happened. My path brought me here to this corpse of a home. These fading memories. They're all I have left. You fought so hard not to drown. And yet here you are, dragging yourself deeper. It feels familiar, doesn't it? You loved this place once. Every moment you dwell here will lead you closer to inevitability. If you still had a chance to leave, would you take it?
Skarven is a narrative-driven first-person shooter inspired by Nordic folklore. The game combines gun combat with exploration and investigation across rural Scandinavian environments. Much of the experience focuses on atmosphere, symbolism, and uncovering story elements through the world rather than constant combat.
Dette er blot en del af regeringens nye udspil, der kommer i kølvandet på Statistisk Bureaus opsigtsvækkende rapport tidligere på året. Rapporten, der blev udgivet på 15-årsdagen for ulykken på Dalgasværket, fastslår nemlig, at hidtidige tiltag kun har haft reel effekt på fertilitetskrisen, og at vi må forberede os på en halvering af befolkningstallet allerede 2020.
Apartment Number 129 is a short psychological horror game that takes place entirely inside one apartment. There is no combat or inventory management. Progression happens through exploration and observing changes in the environment, with paranormal events slowly building tension and unease. Replaced is a 2.5D action platformer set in a retro-futuristic cyberpunk city. It features fluid movement, melee and ranged combat, and precise platforming. The game uses cinematic framing, detailed pixel art, and scripted moments to tell a story alongside gameplay.
Time is to come yet, to become our own savior. Be our own savior.
Gold River Project is a cooperative survival and exploration game base in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. Players kayak, hike, camp, and manage basic survival needs while exploring rivers and forests together. As exploration continues, a deeper mystery connected to the environment begins to emerge.
Can you describe the sound in the recording?
Spectrum is a physics-based puzzle platformer built around color interaction mechanics. Players manipulate colors to move through levels and solve environmental challenges. The gameplay is minimal and focused, emphasizing timing, logic, and precision rather than story or combat.
I remember the wind, strong wind. What the hell happened here?
We got company!
The loss is too heavy for you. But sometimes, loss can birth beasts and bury truths. What do you think? What if you are the beast?
The beast? Let's go back to the start.
Time for your next mission, Agent. What lies ahead will take everything you've got.
Barkour is an action platformer where players control a highly trained dog skilled in parkour. The game focuses on wall running, climbing, fast movement, and stealth mechanics. Levels are designed to reward speed, clean execution, and creative traversal paths.
Agile. Like a squirrel. Creative and aware of your surroundings. Sneaky, like a chameleon. And dare I remind you about your favorite toys? most importantly, as the best agent, you must always be willing to throw punches like a dog. Thunder, be advised, this mission will not be easy. The fate of the world is in your paws. No pressure.
Lost Host is an atmospheric narrative adventure where players control a small toy car searching for its missing owner. The story is told almost entirely through environments and visual cues. Gameplay centers on exploration and light puzzles, with a strong emotional and mysterious tone. Little Devil Inside is an action-adventure RPG with survival elements. Players prepare for expeditions, manage supplies, and travel across dangerous regions while taking on unusual quests. The game balances exploration, combat, and preparation, with a slow pace and stylized presentation.
Like any other day, Billy sets out on another job. Looks like he's reading the letter he received. The job seems simple enough. Billy arrives at Cornfield Station. He needs to meet Professor Vincent, who should be nearby. Oh, there's an old lady up ahead. During travel, you can engage with various people. Sometimes to buy goods, or simply ask for directions. On certain occasions, the crew is available to travel together. During world map travel, you can encounter various events, some bigger than others. In this case, a flock of sheep blocking the road. Looks like they have arrived near their destination. Billy heads towards an eerie-looking mansion to fulfill his simple task, of course. He's greeted by who seems like the owner. The job is to pick up a mysterious artifact and deliver it to Professor Vincent. Looks like it's kept in the mansion's basement, leaving behind the unsettling signs on the wall. Billy enters the basement chamber. Well, it turns out that the job is not going to be so simple after all. Ever since leaving the mansion, strange-looking creatures constantly appear. Here he is surrounded by a mob, striking and sticking the blade into enemies to pull and throw them around. During his travels, Billy needs to resort to his survival instincts and make use of whatever he has to survive. Often being exposed to the harsh side of Mother Nature. A desert environment is one such place. Finding safe places to camp and cooking up food is all part of the journey. This time, a sub-zero climate, and worse, caught in a snow blizzard. Struggling to pull his companion out of the snow. What will be their fate? Lead Billy throughout his journey, and imagine what he has to face. Some expected, more often not.
The freedom of this city rests in your hands.
Second Loop is a first-person mech shooter focused on gravity and physics-based gameplay. Players move freely in zero gravity, solve spatial puzzles, and fight enemies using unconventional movement mechanics. Combat and puzzles are closely linked through physics interactions.
Legends has already walked its predetermined path. It was all foreseen.
We are now leaving the gravity disruption area.
Doctor and secure him. Once they're done with him, they'll start reading the Novagrid identity list in his brain. And everything we've bled for will turn to dust.
You see this, Stillman? We are all mere cogs in a great clock.
Marketland. Your friend was there earlier, but I heard he got in trouble.
Marketland is off limits for Tidewalkers.
Tides of Tomorrow is a narrative-driven adventure where player choices can influence other players' worlds through asynchronous multiplayer systems. Set in ocean and coastal environments, the game emphasizes branching stories and shared narrative outcomes rather than direct multiplayer gameplay.
We're meeting up with Ayla. Just look out for each other, okay?
So, you're my Ozen thief, huh? My guard said one of your lot was involved. Whether it's you or some other seaweed-brained idiot, I don't care. All that matters to me is how you're gonna pay me back.
Ultimate Hunting is a realistic hunting simulation focused on preparation, tracking, and patience. Players explore large open environments, manage weapons and gear, and study animal behavior. The game avoids fast action in favor of realism and methodical gameplay.
It's like being a warden. You need to know your quarry, their habits, routines, and weaknesses. Shooting, that's the easiest part. But you need to remember, the backwoods can be dangerous. And sometimes, the predator becomes the prey.
Welcome to the most dangerous hunting grounds in the world, Southern Africa. Here, you will find one of the biggest land animals in the world. Taking down any animal should be as quick and humane as possible. So, make sure to pick proper gear and place a precise shot. This majestic animal is the dream of every safari hunter. In the real world, some of these breathtaking animals are endangered, but we still have the virtual world to hunt and appreciate their majesty. Hunters are supposed to take care of nature. We are part of it.
We are.
Resilient is a colony survival and management game set in a post-apocalyptic 17th century world. Players build settlements, manage production chains, and make ideological and moral decisions. Survival depends on long-term planning and adapting to environmental and external threats. CarX Street is an open-world street racing game centered on realistic driving physics. Players race through a large city, upgrade and tune vehicles, and progress through events. The focus is on vehicle control, skill-based driving, and customization.
Bianca, where have they taken you?
1348. VOTO is a third-person action-adventure set during the Black Death in medieval Europe. The game emphasizes melee combat, historical environments, and narrative progression. Its tone is grounded and focuses on survival and human struggle during the Plague era.
You have taught me honor and respect. Watch upon me now. Let my sword strike true. And those that I have failed today, may I one day be worthy of your forgiveness. Bianca, you are all that is left to me. I shall save you. This, I vow.
Felt it. This fierce anger, ruthless curse.
Into the Fire is a survival action game set around active volcanic disasters. Players rescue civilians, extinguish fires, collect resources, and upgrade their base. Gameplay combines urgent rescue missions with equipment management and long-term progression.
You're alive. You're there. What the hell is this? Stay back!
He came down from the summit.
Walled Haven is an open-world action-adventure inspired by classic kung fu films. The game focuses on hand-to-hand combat, exploration, and navigating a dense urban environment. Storytelling is closely tied to the city and its inhabitants.
hideout is on fire.
The Godslayer is an open-world RPG set in a steampunk-inspired fantasy world. Players use elemental abilities in combat and explore large environments while progressing through RPG systems. The story revolves around confronting powerful godlike beings.
We need to act fast. I'll deal with the Celestials. You go on ahead and find out what's going on. Don't do anything rash.
Easy for you to say. Now, how do I get past all the soldiers?
Something's up. What happened? Then again, is it?
And he tells me not to do anything rash.
Mind your business. Damn it! It's an elemental.
What? There you go.
Damn! Stop right there! Where did he go? It's you! He's not there!
Whoa, too many.
Stop! There he is! Nowhere to run down! Move! Have a taste of my ass! No! Put it out! Put it out!
Cool off, you lot. Gonna be cold.
What's going on here?
Here we are.
Fodder, fools, humans. Which is next?
That must be Master.
Go! Head for the signal.
The year 2002, and 3 friends decided not to leave school as losers.
Good morning, everybody.
Agefield High Rock the School is a narrative-driven open-world game set in the early 2000s. Players explore a high school setting, interact with classmates and teachers, and make choices that affect the story. The tone mixes humor with coming-of-age themes.
Wannabe rock star.
I got an F in English.
And you, Sam Tatum, the new kid.
So we can have the party, but my mom cannot find out. If she does, she'll go ballistic.
They made a plan to rock the last few months at school and leave their marks as legends.
They want to indoctrinate me even more into a boring fucking life and work 9 to 5 like some sort of mindless zombie.
Fuck thinking about college, dude. We need to stick to our plan to rock the school.
But there's always something or someone getting in their way. Overbearing parents.
If you don't get into college, I'll throw you out of my damn house.
Perverted teachers.
You messed with the wrong one.
Nosy neighbors.
There are aliens in the forest, in the countryside.
Not to mention Seth, the most popular guy at school whose life mission is to make yours miserable at best.
So you think you can move to my town, come to my school, embarrass me in front of my friends and ruin my party?
Seth, you have to go now. My dad's gonna kill you. I'm serious.
But that doesn't hold these guys back from trying.
Whose panties are those?
Play as Sam Tatum, who saves the day in this rule-breaking coming-of-age adventure. Explore a fully decked-out campus and quirky small town in this open world inspired by the early 2000s teen movies.
Do you really think you're the first students to try to get into my pants this way?
Her dad brought lipstick home from his trip to Mexico, and now they all look prettier than ever.
Drink as much as we could, go streaking to the girl we liked, and then tell her how much we loved her.
Return to the early 2000s one last time. Agefield.
We must keep our faith strong.
Peregrino is an isometric survival adventure set in a cursed and dangerous forest. During the day, players explore unknown areas, search for resources, and uncover threats hidden in the environment. At night, the focus shifts to managing a moving caravan, protecting companions, maintaining supplies, and making decisions that affect survival. The game emphasizes careful planning, slow progression, and living with the consequences of each choice.
Our caravan is falling apart.
My son is sick. We must go back.
The light will cure him.
The gods demand a sacrifice.
What kind of god would do this?
Help us! We are starving!
We can't spare supplies.
We are still not ready.
Our tools are shit.
Calm down, all of you.
We will all rot in this